What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here for another Sunday night of shenanigans. Luke, if you're listening, so sorry, my friend. I did not expect it would take so long at the car dealership today. We got there at 10:30. We left about 5. So yeah, little crazy. So Danny got herself a new car today. We've been talking about getting her a new one for a while because she will now be having to commute 5 days a week or 3 days a week. And the Mustang GT's got over 100K on it, so it was time. So she got herself a cute little Lexus RX2, or excuse me, EX250.
Yes.
ES250, yes.
Yeah.
Cute little thing.
Yeah. It is.
How you doing, Junior? Nice to see you from LA. Let's see who else is in here, Danny. First in tonight was Miss Carol Cox coming in with her classic Spock. Hello. Mr. Lando, Fishing Outdoors with Lando, welcome. 3G in the house, what's going on, 3G? Eugene, good to see you. Adam McReynolds, always pleasure. Hi, Desert Aqua, welcome. So I guess that's Jimmy P nowadays. He changed his name.
Oh, to to what?
Hi, Desert Aqua.
High Desert Aqua. Ah.
And then we got Stephen White all the way from Spain here. What's going on, Stephen? Ian,
Hello.
welcome, man. Good to see you. Sorry I didn't get to spend any time with you this weekend, bro. Junior, we said hello to Lady Diane. Hello, Vinowski. Tank Photo, good to see you. Leo 209 Aquatics. Dude, I am so bummed I could have met you this weekend, but I was told by Bentley you had the dates wrong and took the wrong weekend off work. I apologize, man. Of course, when I was. Never mind. Xana, doo doo, skull. I could actually say skull because the Vikings won the day.
Well, and you
Absolutely.
forgot Junior Pacheco.
I said hello to him first because he
Oh.
had popped in and I hadn't
And
seen his name.
and what about Lady Diane?
Lady Diane, welcome. Yes, I said hello if you were
And
listening.
I
Linda Worth,
love that new car smell too.
Ryan, PNW Aqua.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro? Hope you had a good weekend. So, Danny and I have had a pretty good weekend. Everything's going good around here
Yep.
uh, for a change. Uh,
I know.
now we,
Although we did discover that the temperature was a little low on the super white, so
yes, I've
we
noticed that in
bumped
my member
that.
stream this morning. And if you guys saw the word, the Datakins will be doing a event next winter, and I've got a cool name for it. It's called Fish O Ween. And I've been talking to a few of my buddies, and they're like, it's around Halloween, so, if the entry fee was like 10, give them half off for wearing a costume. I'm like, hey, man, that might not be a bad idea. I do. Anyway, we haven't figured what we're going to charge to get in yet or nothing. But be watching for updates on that. That's going to be happening. I've already got the venue secured. Talked to her yesterday, so looking good.
Dragon Lair, hello.
What's going on, Dragon Laird? Honey, you're slacking. When you see at Danica Aquatics, somebody has a question. At
Oh,
Danica Aquatics, have you guys ever used Maryland Emperor Pro 450? Heard they are.
Marineland.
We've never had any of our penguins catch fire,
Yeah.
but again, I mean, obviously, the only time that would be an issue is if for some reason they ran out of water, which I wouldn't know how, unless somebody just doesn't fill up their tank that often. I could see that happening maybe. Letting it continue to run after there's no water in there would probably not be a good thing.
No, we've never had that happen though. Good evening, Jenna P. Hello, Night Owl Aquatics. Leo says, hopefully we'll be getting a Cross River puffer next week. Ooh, fun. It's getting on ya. Hi.
Lisa NJ, what's going on?
And Dennis Christensen, hello.
Bill Maher, Stephen P, what's going on?
Yeah.
There's Miss Patty.
Hi, Patty.
So yeah, I did. The only thing is discouraging. I cannot believe. I mean, I love the car, love everything about it, love everything we did, but I mean, God Almighty, it takes forever to buy a car in today's America. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tough for me because when I was I mean, my goal was to get you. If you come to my dealership, in and out less than an hour. That was always my goal, and 9 out of 10 times I made it happen. So 6 hours to me is like, hello, guys. At that point, I should have walked out with a new suit, a couple new pairs of shoes. I mean, God Almighty. I mean, it's just, and it wasn't from Danny looking around. I mean, Danny, for one, she fought me tooth and nail because I told her about this car. She's like, no, Lex, blah, blah, too much money, blah, 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 mumbo jumbo. And I'm like, okay. Or as they say, yada, yada, yada. So we get there. Here was the parameters before we left today. No Lexus, no white, red, or white, black, or silver. And we come home with a white Lexus.
And the other criteria was it has to be a hybrid, and I didn't get a hybrid. So I got nothing that I went out to get today. This is kind of typical for us. And Ken says, one of these days, you're just going to go with what I tell you.
Mickey M, what's going on, buddy? Now, I like the reviews on this car. I was eyeballing it for a while. Those ES are pretty sweet little rides. Good on gas and still, man, Roxanne's CPDs are so pretty.
Quit getting distracted. Eugene, it says, don't know about the rest of y'all. Danigan's the very best for me Sunday nights. Thank you, Danny and Kenny E. Well, you're so welcome. And yes, it is white. It's the pearl white.
Yeah,
And
that's what's sold. Okay, it's not really white; it's pearl.
well, the sun was glinting down on it, and it had this little sheen, and it had this silver trim on the front, and then the interior had this really cool tan color. I really liked it. So
Hence the reason it's in our driveway.
no, we didn't get my Aptera because they're not out yet. So I needed a car now.
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to get it at this point. The way I'm looking at life, if they're pimping me like 3 times, will they have my deposit for more money to get me further up the list to get my car sooner? Yeah, that's probably not a company I'm going to want to take faith that when the motor blows or something else, that they're going to be around for me to go after to get my car fixed. So I think we're going to do a hard pass at this point.
So Lisa NJ is letting everybody know. Just going to say hello to all in one hello. Trying to use live chats on a cell isn't easy.
Yeah.
We get it. We get it.
And Lady Diane says, I love my sale guy. I pick the car out and 10 minutes later I'm driving off. Yes, that's the way it should be, Lady Diane. Dennis Christensen, welcome to the stream.
Thank you, Lisa.
I feel like we missed a lot of people coming in, but
I know. I don't know what happened.
it just bounced. All of a sudden we went from like 18 people in to 37. So somebody's stream must have just got over.
Ian says, and you didn't come by my house so I can see it? Well, considering my neighborhood, LOL, probably the best.
Oh.
Sketty Nonya. Sounds like my husband. You can have anything you want as long as it's this one.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I was not steering her. I kept my mouth shut when we got there, and she went right to the car I was thinking. This is so pretty. I'm like, I thought you said you didn't want white. Well, this isn't a normal white. This is a cool white. Oh, okay. I said, it's got tan interior. Sure you would rather have the black? Nope. I love the tan interior. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like the black interior. I liked it with the tan. It's got
Well,
tan with black accents.
I'm even considering tan in my next truck because I'm telling you, when you've got hot sun black leather seats, it is a pain. What's up, Larry D? Jen Yu, how are you?
Only Oscar says I always get a black car.
But Danny and I, let's see, this weekend we went up to the where that event was going on and got to go to lunch with Bentley and Barbara Jackson and Luke Wang.
Yeah.
We were supposed to take Luke and his clan out on the boat this afternoon, but of course the dealership ruined it for us. I didn't think in a million years that we would be gone. We left the poor dog at 9:30 this morning and we walked through the door at 5. I mean, it's crazy. But it wasn't just Lexus because we went to a couple Ford dealers first and then we were going to make the full rounds. Our next stop was Nissan, Mazda, Honda, and Toyota. But and if you're ready for this, I actually got almost $4,000 off MSRP on this thing too. So that was kind of a in these markets, getting anything off at all is a good deal. To get almost 4 grand, I was like, okay, done.
Oh, Mickey M says one good thing over here. Can't promise you exactly when, but I bought myself a tripod for
Oh
my phone.
no.
So I hope to produce some fish vids as soon as my old dad's health isn't taking all my time. What is oh no?
Larry D says I'm cleaning up dead fish off of the floor right now. So that's either a tank broke or he's got jumpers. I wonder which it is.
I don't know.
Sorry about that, Larry. I hate that. Melvin, hello, man. Bunny Viper, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, sister. And there's Craig, Catfish Cave. How are you, sir?
Passing wind. Hello.
Passing wind. And Mickey M. We
Lisa
said hello.
says, not a fan of leather interior. Too hot on your butt.
Now, I'm just
Like-
the opposite. I want my butt and my back hot. My heated seat went on my truck.
Oh,
So I'm not a happy
it's like
camper.
the world has ended, truly.
Yeah. After a long day of work, man, you put that heat on, man, you're just like, oh, yes. But for the next 4 or 5 days, I'll probably be driving Danny's Mustang, being she just filled it up. Of course, that's the way it always works. You buy a new car. At least we didn't trade it in. Would have gave him a full tank of gas.
Yeah.
So I'll get to burn that up for the next week. Keep the miles off my truck. And then I'm probably going to drop it off at a detailer and we're going to put her up for sale. Nona says, I use this. Yep.
See, no, I love the AC seats. It feels like I'm sitting on a block of ice. At least that's the way it felt in Kenny's truck. Don't sell, Danny. I know.
She almost started crying when I said it's time to get a detail. So I don't know, man. I like the car too. So
But what's funny is when you look at our driveway now, it's Ken's red truck, my white Lexus, and my white or my blue Mustang. So we've got a red, white, and blue driveway.
Jen Yu, thank you so much for the $1.99 and it's a big old poop.
A poop, a poop, poop, a poop, 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 poop.
That was pathetic. Mm-mm.
So mine is a 2014 model Mustang.
Hers is the last year of the straight axle. It's back when they were still a Mustang.
Storm Rider's Legacy.
It is 420 horsepower of pure driving pleasure.
And then now now this Lexus, like when the guy, I laughed. So I said, okay, stomp on the gas so we can see how it moves. And he stomps on the gas, and I just went, I went, oh no, oh no.
But what I said to her was, well, we can always go back and we can go to the Dodge dealer and I'll get you that Hellcat. They even had one at the Chrysler dealer when we drove by, Hellcat in purple.
Purple.
I should have made her go in there. We'd probably be in a Hellcat right now.
Yeah. Lisa and Jay, and bad in the rain. Bunny Viper says, Danny and Kenny, I sure have missed y'all. Ditto. 420. Anything is pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Santa Doo says, indeed, Bunny Viper.
So, Ian, you know you could see me in the purple Hellcat. The problem is, it's just, I like my Mustang. If I'm going to keep a gas guzzler, I'll just keep my Mustang. I really needed something that would be more economical on gas.
How you doing, June? Good to see you, June.
Bunny Viper said, Larry D is, I'm so sorry about your fish. Damn, that's awful.
Yeah, that sucks. My secret agent vape. Secret agent. I love that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so me and Danny probably aren't going to be as energetic as we normally are because we are dumbfounded from the day, I think.
Well, okay, so I had a little tiny, you know how they have the Quaker oatmeal packs? Like, I had one little pack of oatmeal for breakfast. And we didn't get to eat until 5 o'clock. I was starving. Oh my goodness, I was so hungry. So was Ken.
We're supposed to go to Australia next year. I'm still hoping we can do that. I just don't know if I'll be able to go when I wanted to go. Plus, I was thinking this whole time it was me and Danny's 35th anniversary. This is our 34th anniversary, so I'm wondering if we should wait till next year because my intentions were go over during our 35th wedding anniversary. So it might end up being Australia not this next year, but the following year.
Genu, yes, hangry. And Ken is particularly susceptible to that condition.
I behaved today.
You did. Although Ken and I were arguing in the car dealership back and forth, as you know we do. You guys have all been witness to it. And there was a guy sitting across from us that apparently was watching, and he was cracking up. He was laughing so hard at me and Kenny's back and forth on everything.
Well, because what do they ask you at a dealership when you're trying to buy a car? How much money do you make? My woman don't even know how much money she makes. I said, are you kidding me? Do you have a pay stub? No. I said, okay, do me this favor. And she gave me her hourly rate so I could get a rough idea. God.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put a sign on my car. My car's pretty just the way it is.
Although some sexy discus on the side would look cool.
No. Yes, Getty Nona, I should have taken snacks. Normally, I do have something shoved in my purse just in case of emergency, but I cleaned my purse out this week after my camping trip. I did find a piece of candy in the bottom of it, though. Oh, other good news. Tell them about your super good news from Saturday, Kenny.
Which? Oh, yes. How could I forget that? Yeah, so I've been contemplating getting back to bowling. So Saturday morning, I said, the heck with it. And Danny and I went down, and my best friend came down to hang with me too. And we rolled three complete games. And the first game was a nightmare because I was still getting my steps readjusted. I haven't bowled for 2 years. And then the
Tell
second
them what
game,
your nightmare score was.
I had a 158. But I
Higher
came
than
back.
mine.
But second game, I figured out my line and got my steps a little better and was getting a little more comfortable with the arm. I shot a 222. And then the last game, I think I flagged, what was it? Something stupid. I missed the freaking head pins. That's right. On that one.
Oh, and I just want to put it out there that I'm very upset with Kenny for putting out the video of living with a Pokemon goer. I had no makeup, hair thrown up. We're just out there Pokemoning. This was not camera ready in any way, shape, or form. And Ken's making faces about me Pokemoning. I'm like, I cannot believe that you just posted that. Hi, Chattanooga. Hello. And Beatty and Guppy Gal. Hello. Yes, he is going to be back at the bowling, so that'll be good. Hello, Stephanie with Aquaria Life. Mickey M says, so Danny is like the boy in our famous storybook for kids over here. The boy with the golden pants. Money just kept coming out of his pockets. LOL. I wish. We really need to win the lottery, especially strapping on that car payment.
Yeah, we haven't had to make one of those in a very long time.
New local Austin says, you were wonderful. I thought the video was sweet. And Eugene, bowling and Pokemon. I know, and fish keeping. I mean, come on.
On the fish keeping front, things are really starting. I hate to say it, but things seem to be on the mend. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, even my sick Altum's looking so much better. And
We got one fish in the house that I'm still concerned about. That's the Moda that we've had in this house for a long time. He's battling. His eyes looking clearer. So
yeah. And so this week we're going to be working on the downstairs because now that we've got the boat in the garage, we can now get all the stuff that we had to bring in from that, get that all cleaned out, and really get going on playing musical takes.
And we figured out our jobs get in the way of a lot getting done.
Yeah, because I've been actually having to work pretty hard this last week. So
I cannot believe you haven't told them.
What am I telling them, Ken?
That you got promoted?
I did not.
Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness, honey. I did it again.
I'm gonna there's gonna be a bomb under your chair. And Just Ballin says, I need more Pokemon Go friends. Are you my friend? You need to
What's up, Fish Dreams? Good to see you. New local Austin, hello.
Dragler, left is so normal. Don't chase Pokemon game. Watch movies. Just a nature boy. Dragon Lair.
Oh my God, Benny.
What?
The reason we're laughing, guys, is I made an announcement in our member stream today about it, and Danny says, I ain't supposed to tell nobody that. And then I go and open my mouth again. So, Intel, if you're watching, I apologize. My wife married a Nimrod, all right?
Thank goodness that nobody I know there they'll probably not know. Hopefully they'll miss this episode if they actually watch. So, Lisa and Jay, hey Kenny, now boat and garage. Let some air out of the tires before you forget the spring and make that tight squeeze out the doors. I know. That was something somebody else suggested, is letting the tire air out of the tires a little bit to be able to get it in. That was what the guy who made the opening bigger said. If you have to, and it's just an inch or two, just let some of the air out of the tires. Like, oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, and I had spent all yesterday evening getting the boat ready to go out with Luke and his friends today. So
Yeah,
just didn't expect to be tangled up in the car thing all day. So I'm looking forward to really working on getting these guys a bigger tank. So
and I think we might just knock that out Monday or something. I mean, all we can do is put them fish in a cooler, do like we've always do, bring the new one in, bam, get your.
yeah.
I mean, we could have that whole area broke down in less than 2 hours, 3 hours probably.
Yeah. We could do that. Why don't we make that a goal? Stephen P says, this is so funny. Oh my gosh. Congrats, Danny, on totally remaining in your current position and plateauing in your career. Why, thank you, Stephen.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
Al Wet Sox, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Uh-oh, it's pulled our pontoon docks and lifts this weekend. Yeah, it's winding down, Al. Dang it, I got to tell you. It seems like every year the summers go faster and faster. Now, what are you doing? Roxanne, if you're in the chat, your shrimp have got to be the craziest shrimp I own. They think they are freaking fish. They are schooling with my fish right now. I cannot believe it. They are actually schooling with the fish. Can you see them crazy?
Well, here comes the fish again.
We got to thin out the guppy grass in here. I don't think these guys are digging it.
Yeah. We need to give them a little more swim room.
All right. I got to probably go to a different spot to stream because these tanks all in here get my attention.
Ken is like squirrel.
Yeah. I'm a little too ADD for this current situation.
Oh no, Stephanie, are you sick? You get sick while you were at the clash? I heard a bunch of people are coming down with COVID again. I don't know. Let's hope not.
That is the downfall with big events.
So Skitty Nonya said that it was 92 in Iowa today. Yeah, it's supposed to be sunny and 80 next weekend here.
So we're going to get one more fishing trip somewhere in.
Oh my gosh. Peyton Guppy Gal says, I'm healthy and I hugged everybody and I even felt up a few people. All good here.
Felt up.
I know, she says, so sick, not COVID, just a bad cold.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry, Fish Stream. I hope your daughter gets better.
Convention crud is a real thing.
Yeah,
I believe it is actually. But you think about it, you're at a fish event. 9 out of 10 people probably flew there, so they're stuck in an airplane with 300 to 400 people. Then you get down there, and now you got all these different transactions of all these people come from all these different airports. So I mean, it makes sense why you end up sick after one.
Yep. It really does. But fish events are worth it.
Oh, I'm gonna be rich. I'm going to make a convention condom that you just pull over the entire length of your body. I'm a rich man. Let's patent it right now.
Kiska convention
Yeah.
condom.
Kenny E's convention condom. There you go, man.
Dragon Lair says, Patty, if I'd known you were giving feelies, I would have been there.
Oh, dang, Podrick. Oh,
I agree, Steph. It's so worth it to go to fish conventions.
fish
Totally
therapy on fish therapy on a stick.
on a stick.
On a stick. Sign me up.
Lisa and Jay, some of the rooms could use condoms. Oh my gosh, that was like the one year we went to a fish convention and they had us staying in this really ratty hotel. Oh my gosh, it was a very ratty hotel. But some of our neighbors, luckily not us, had bed bugs in their room. Oh my gosh. So whenever you go to a hotel, check the bed.
Yeah. And if you guys know me, I am like, that is like my worst nightmare, bed bugs. That is like,
Yeah,
and of
absolutely.
course, I'm the guy at the counter when the guy comes and plops it down. What is this? We just found this on our pillow, and he's got it in a little baggie, and the thing's creeping and crawling. Oh my God, I was ready to. I was this close. My wife had to calm me down because I was like, "We're out of this hotel. Ain't no
He
freaking way."
was freaking out. He was bouncing off the wall.
Well, they
We
ended up
went up
taking. We got half of our stay paid for right off the bat. I'm like, I gotta go. Can I get my money back? Because that freaks me out. And they ended up giving me it for half price. But I mean, still, I was not comfortable the whole weekend. I was spinning and turning, and ooh, the heebie-jeebie crawlies. Thought right before you go to sleep. Oh my God.
But Fish Dream says, "What does a bed bug equal to a fish predator? Food."
Oh.
And keep your bags in the bathroom if you really want to be careful. Actually, that's not a bad
Oh, what
idea
the
at all.
hell is she talking about?
What? You keep your luggage in
No,
the
a penis worm. Is there such a thing?
well, there's a
Kangaroo. The kangaroo is a. Hey,
yeah.
Dale, thank you for the 99. I'm sure it's poop poop, but I don't have YouTube up.
I do have YouTube up. Let me go look. It is. It's a boop boop.
Thank you so much, Adele. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Let's see. Was that a better boop boop?
It's getting there.
You'll have to please take it easy on me and be kind because I ended up getting a headache from not eating so long. Was quite the day.
So what's that say?
What?
When I was a young punk having hotel parties, we'd go to the pet stores and buy a mouse, put them in a trash can and show the manager, and we'd get another night free. We were.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Then what'd you do with the mouse?
Probably flushed them down the toilet.
Collaboration of Curiosity says, "Oh, that's not good, Danny. Feel better soon." I will. It was just from not eating too long. I'll be
Yeah, we
fine.
went car shopping today. Adele got her a new car, and it took like 6 hours, all said and done.
It was really long.
We both, I mean, usually Danny and I converse over dinner. Tonight, it looked like a wolf pack.
Yeah. We both
Well, I
had
don't,
our
I don't,
plates
yeah.
cleaned. There wasn't
Yeah,
a drop on our plate.
Lady walked by. I'm in a higher class restaurant. I'm licking the plate.
She wasn't licking it. Yes, the new car smell. That's fun. But Kenny was so funny.
Oh, only
Oh,
officers.
3 update?
June,
Yes.
you know what? We will sell you some 333s now. Get a hold. You've got my email,
I've got some that are big enough.
and I know it's got to be cooling off in that desert by now. So, but will tell you the only way I'm shipping those is overnight. Those are. I just don't want to take a chance on the USPS on that particular fish.
Big Shrimp and AKA Steve C says, never once questioned why we had a white mouse, LOL. See, that would have been my question. What how are you finding a white mouse in this, I don't know.
In June, if you wanted, I'd put in the same box if you wanted some of those super white, or though not super white, but the albino longfins that you ordered before that we had the bad luck with last summer. If we do overnight, we probably get some of those in there too. So just get a hold of me after the stream. You got my stuff, and we'll get it arranged.
Adele says, you'll fit in well here then, mate. We don't waste a thing. You better lick that plate. Yep. Seriously, we were starving. So like we just plowed through that meal like there was no tomorrow. And then we both moved our plates to the end of the thing. And she
Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy says, when is the car going to have Shiva smell?
Maybe after I get the protector for the back seat.
Jeremy, if we drive over to see you in it, or if we drive up to see Heather in it, the dog ain't staying home. So it's going to happen eventually. Because definitely, if we ain't got the boat, this is the vehicle we're bringing to see you kids now.
Bayou 504 wants to know what you ever do with those bleaker eye cichlids.
We still have one left in the house. Unfortunately, the pair last summer, was that last summer or the summer before, when that water heated up and killed everything?
Yeah.
So we lost our breeding pair to that. And then I just recently lost my biggest one. He had gotten into a pretty good scrap with the Jag and the Vieja I had in the tank with him. So then I put him down in the 300 to recover. Yeah. And he never recovered. He just got the crap beat out of him. And
he just wouldn't eat.
He stopped eating. It's like his whole will to live died by getting his butt kicked. So
yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Not good. Not good. Shanna, we haven't heard from her in quite a while either. I hope she's well. We love that girl to death, and like I said, she's had a rough go at life the last few months, and I wish her well, and we hope she's all right.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, but that's not to say once we get all of our tanks set up and downsized and doing what we want to do, that we won't get some more bleaker eye.
I will have those back in the fish room heavily. It's one of my favorite fish.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it was Ken's number 1, but number 2 on the Daniken top 100 list. And Ken wants to do another top 100 list again, or maybe even a top 50, but he's starting it this time, or I'm starting it this time, so that he gets to do the number 1.
Sad
it really
truth is
stuck in his craw that I got to do the number 1.
We had a rough year. I mean, a good portion of my list got whacked.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting for us to go through and actually take an inventory of what fish we have.
I bet you we still probably got like 120, but.
Oh, poor June. Bottle feeding these kittens for 3 days, every 2 hours. Nothing else is getting done.
Oh man.
Goodness. So how many kittens are there?
Well, if it's kittens, there's at least 6. Could be as high as 10, unless she has multiple cats. Then it could
And
be 40.
Ian says Paul and I, LOL.
Paul and I. But
Oh,
what cracks me up, it went from they said Paul and I, this one's a Marilambo, and now all the experts are saying now there is bleaker eye. I don't think,
they don't
like I
even know.
said, that's why Danny and I have never gotten into using L numbers and try to use common names, because you get everything down 2 hours later, it'll be different.
Yeah, exactly. So, collaboration of curiosity says, wait, what bottle feeding kittens? What? I thought this one says only Oscar's been bottle feeding these kittens for 3 days,
Every 2 hours.
every 2 hours. And then says, wait, what kittens? I'm so confused. Kalish says, good evening, Kenny and Danny. Well, hello.
That's Miss Amisa's new name. Hello, Amisa.
I like, though, that you put Amisa in parentheses so we know.
I already knew,
Awesome.
though. She could take it off. I know it's her now.
I know. Ken is so good at names and people, and I just go through life in a cloud. Hello, la 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 la.
Now, sometimes the names I'm calling people, Danny has to get on me about, but
It's called What's in the Water.
hey, June, I wasn't going to say nothing. I'm like, to each their own, man. If you're nursing them, hey, God bless you.
Oh my goodness. Can you even imagine?
I wasn't saying nothing, man. Just live your best life, man.
COC says, I'm better with faces than names. Yes. And I like meeting people in person because then I can put a face to a name. And then if I say it 1 or 2, 3 times, I got it.
I've got it from being all the years in the car business. I mean, to me, if you're about to spend 100 grand with me or whatever, I should probably know your name. And it's stuck. And I mean, years later, we'll be in the mall, say, hey, there's Mr. and Mrs. Smith, honey, right there. There's Mr. and Mrs. John.
I know. He does that. And I just like, how can you possibly?
Even the customers will call because they know that you see a lot of people in an average year. And
Right.
do you remember? I said, yeah, you're so-and-so. You bought the 2008 blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you had that creepy car that had the piss stain in the seat. Yeah, I remember you.
Oh my gosh. How terrible, Kenneth. Fish dreams, car salesman. Oh my god, no. Yep, that was Ken.
Oh, yeah, I was a car guy for 30 years, man.
Yep. And he remembered everybody. I remember he would like say hi to somebody, hi, so and so. And they would say, how do I know you? And he's like, oh, I sold you a car. You bought this 4 years ago at such and such dealership, and I was your salesman. They're like, how do you remember that?
I do miss it at times. I do miss it. I met a lot. I mean, I've got lifelong friends that I've met because they were customers of mine at car lots. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, everybody's saying car sales. I was not your typical sales guy. I typically made sure you got handled the correct way. And
Adam McReynolds says, Kenny, you promised not to say anything about the piss stain in my seats to anyone.
oh, Adam.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
That's what I love about the people in our chat.
Yeah.
You guys are so funny and absolutely make my night.
The one guy with piss stains. He's a-
Oh.
Dental hygienist for 20 years, became disabled, forget the rest.
That's true, COC, because Kenny did build rapport with his customers. Absolutely, he did. And it was so funny. You know what really made me amazed when people would come in like a single mom that had a couple kids, the husband left, she has no money, and Ken really gives her the best deal possible to try to help her out. And they turn around and go, "No, I'm going to go do this other car that, isn't a quarter of the deal that you were going to give me." And it's like, "Oh my gosh,
And I'm
you
going to tell
really."
you guys something. I'm like, out of 20 opportunities like that, probably only one ever bought the deal I was giving them. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. It didn't do any
I mean,
good to
literally,
try
like I
to.
was selling it for invoice on a new one, and I mean, they should have been getting a rate with their credit of about 20%, and I was getting them like 6. I mean, I'm like, oh my God, you don't even know what I did for you. Okay,
Yeah.
bye bye now.
The COC says, "I do the same with mine. I love my customers."
Yep, you got to be that way.
Fish
If
dreams,
you
the stories we can tell.
if you don't like people, you don't belong in a sales anything position. You got to like people.
But it's funny too when people meet Ken, they want to in person, they want to get to know him better. Like Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken got to hang out with Dean a little bit this weekend,
Oh, I
and
forgot to tell people that. Yeah, because while they were doing the auction, a bunch of the people, because I was hanging out in the bar, and people would come in. I stayed. I did not go to the event whatsoever, but I went over there to see Bentley and them, and then I came back because Luke Wang and I wanted to have a drink together. So I went back and had a drink with Luke. And while we were in there I had Roland Holtz in there, and then Jess from Guppus and a couple other people. And in walks Dean and Dr. Anthony. So we talking to them. They're like, "Come on, come sit down with us." So I'm sitting down with them. Then I find out the president and the owner of that other company were going to be there, and that's when I decided to exit stage left because I promised my wife I would not cause any drama. So, in order to keep up with my promise, which I usually, if I promise her something, I do make it a very good attempt.
he does.
So I figured it was best that I exited, and that's what I did. And but it looks like to me they had a pretty good weekend, though. It looks like they had fun and everybody had a ball. Didn't see a lot of YouTubing going on. Ian did one stream, and I think George did another, and that was about it, man. So there wasn't a lot of exposure this year, as there normally is. But
So Storm Riders says, "Congratulations to your Vikings' first win of the season." Yes, Storm was
yes,
very happy. She put
yes.
that.
Well, it cracks me up. My Vikes win a game, and now every one of my fantasy teams but one lost for the weekend. So
Yeah. He like totally tanked his
and
final
I'm
fantasy.
looking every week since this league has started. I've had to replace a starter with some free agent that I hope I can get. And it's been a nightmare, man. I'm losing key players every week, so I think it's going to be one of those kind of years where I'm going to be licking my wounds most of the year. But
But yeah, it was good.
she goes, "Oh, don't get me wrong." Hey, Dell. She goes, "Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't like people." Laugh aloud. I just have great customer service vibe. I'm relatively good at my job. Okay.
So Ian says he filmed video too, and he's just got to edit it.
Cool, Ian.
This is true. Yeah, where is Shiva? She's not in here.
Shiva. Shiva. Was she outside?
I asked you if she was barking earlier.
Oh, I thought she was laying here. Now you got me nervous.
We've lost the dog.
There she is. Shiva. Shiva. I'm not scratching your butt while I'm live.
She presents of her butt, like scratch my butt. Oh my
Mm.
god. Oh.
Yeah, Ian, if you got a tooth problem, buddy, you need to go in and get it. It's
Yeah.
nothing to mess with, man. I almost lost my life because of teeth.
Kenny, your voice went away.
That's because my thing got fell
There
down
you
when I.
go. There you go. Now I can hear you. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so we're gonna
No,
be
because I didn't scratch her. Look at her. That's what she's doing to me while I'm sitting here. I'm streaming. This is what I'm getting. The mean mugging over here.
I'm sitting over here. I'm a neglected puppy.
I've seen these people for all of an hour today. Come home,
Yeah.
no treats.
COC says, scratch that booty. Okay, there's some off camera scratching going on. Nathan
how do you-
Hovey, hello.
How do you say? He's been here a while, honey. Or was he just coming? I thought I saw Nathan already.
No, he says, hello, my fishy friend. Sorry I'm so late. Has looking into why my eye is growing a side eye. Aw.
A side eye.
Oh, a lot of people say like that if you get a sty or get a
Quit-
growth on the side.
Quit peeing in the road, Nathan.
What is it with all this peeing everywhere?
Well, that's an old fable from the Midwest. I mean, if you get a sty in your eye, you definitely were peeing in the road. Now, knowing that fable, that was funny is when I got a sty in my eye, and my mom goes, "Oh, you got a sty in your eye," and my brothers get all freaked out. We told him not to pee in the road, Mom, but he didn't listen. So I think all those fables are to get kids to narc each other out.
Well, that was like my daughter. You know, you tell your kids these fables or myths like wash behind your ears really good so potatoes don't grow back there, and then I walk in and my daughter is just bawling in the bathtub, and I said, what's wrong? I can't get behind my ears well enough. I'm gonna grow potatoes.
Now, keep in mind, Heather has always been one to whatever
Listen
we
to what I
say. Yeah, whatever we said, it was gold, and yeah. Like if Heather saw the headlines today of those two people getting killed by the grizzly bears, she'll probably never go camping with my wife in a bear area again.
Especially in Banff, because I was wanting to go to Banff. Oh, so beautiful up there. So not a sty by the side of my eyeball. It's kind of a bulging eye. Forget the term. I think I poked it at work doing lawn maintenance. My eye is swelling on the side of it, inside the socket. Oh my gosh, that sounds so painful. Fish Dream says the bears are abundant in northern Florida. Don't go camping. Lady Diane, oh my God, potato nightmares. Collaboration of Curiosity says, when I was a kid, we lived on property with cows. The neighbors told me with all the fresh milk I would grow horns, and I bawled my eyes out. She says, I do miss the fresh milk, though.
Don't feel bad, Adele. When I was on the farm, when we were teenage boys, the neighbors ran us off for picking the mushrooms off the cow poop.
Only Oscar says my favorite is the cat's not stuck in the tree. It got up there. It can get down. Oh my goodness. Too true. Too true.
God almighty, we're down to 6 minutes already.
Happy trails, Kenny.
Happy trails.
Nathan always says it hurts when I move to look different directions, but other than that, there's no pain, thankfully. Oh my gosh.
That would be. What's going on, Victor? Good to see you, man.
Victor says, "Are you enjoying October?"
I can't believe it's October already,
I
man.
know. Oh my gosh, Nathan, that's a terror. Oh my gosh, you're giving me the absolute heebie-jeebies. It says, the stress ball so you squeeze and the eyeball pops out. That kind of what I feel.
What's cracking me up is he's bringing this eyeball thing up because every time I got somebody being out of line on me, that's what I picture is that little eyeball thing going. You know, it's for me to get in my happy place.
Only Oscar says, Nathan, did you sneeze real hard?
Hey Dell, the one thing I'm starting to, I screwed up. I thought this was our 35th anniversary year, and that's when we were planning on going to Australia. We're only married 34 years down.
Yep.
So I think we're going to head over there in 2025. I thought I was going to do it this year because it was our 35th, but it's actually our 34th. Although I might still want to do it this year. I don't know yet.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Yes, window liquor number 5.
Yes.
It is the same daughter that doesn't like snails. And you know what? It's not really me that messed the girl up. It's her brothers. I had no idea that the boys were actually torturing the girls. They neither one told me what was going on until years later. The boys would always pull these awful pranks on the girls. And it's like, oh my God.
No, I ain't talking to you, Nathan. He says, Kenny, did you just squeeze my head?
I'm just now figuring it out. Oh, squish your head. Squish your head.
Squish,
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 yeah.
squish. The elephant in the room, Winderlicker's name, is so hilarious, and we love it. Oh
It sucks,
God.
Sarah. I don't know. I mean, literally, we're like 6 months. We've been together 35 years, but I don't know how I got on the 35 kick.
I don't know. Because
But
I was
I,
like, man, that seems like it went by really fast.
oh, did you hear Danny fart?
That was my fart. That was the stupid chair. You hear this?
Sounded like rippage to me.
Was not rippage. Gosh. Even if it was, I would never tell you.
Wouldn't have to because we all heard it.
No, it was my chair.
Oh my God.
Oh. Nathan Ovi says, Sketty, from everything I've read, it should go away. Just got to leave it be, but we'll keep an eye on
Yeah,
it.
you definitely don't want to be rubbing it.
Wendell Looker says, I'm just a special person myself.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So funny. I really, really, really enjoy my time with you guys. You are all just so amazing. Oh, but we've only got 1 minute left.
I know I'm getting ready to drop Griff's link.
All
So
right.
guys, head over there and we'll go hashtag. Well, Danny got herself. We'll go hashtag Lexus. There we go. That'll be the hashtag tonight. We want to thank all you guys for coming out. We can't believe that hour went that fast. It always seems to go too quick. Danielle, I'm looking at it says 2 minutes till we leave. What are you at?
My computer.
Your clock needs to be reset.
It doesn't always reset. I have it on both things.
Yeah. But we appreciate you guys. I want to thank all the moderators. You guys are great, keeping us safe. All the super chatters and members, you guys keep us funded. We have greatly appreciate you as well. And then, of course, the lurkers and replay crew, appreciate you. And all you crazy folks that sit here in an hour with us, we love you to death. We love the loyalty. We appreciate all of you. Anyway, guys, hope you have a great week. We will see you the same time, same place next Sunday, 6 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern. And if you'd like to have an extra stream with us, you could always become a member. We do a member stream every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. So as always, guys, love your fish. Kenny and Danny going to head on over to Griff's. We got the link in the chat. Hashtag Lexus. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place.
Thank you for the
Peace.
super sticker. Baby
Thank you,
Betty
Patty. She
Michelle.
said poop, poop right before we left.
Boop, boop.
Later.